Hello everybody, it's Hypno Bangirl again, Harriet, and today I want to talk about how to stop yourself eating too much at social events like parties where there's just loads and loads of food everywhere. Because this is a challenge I had today, and I overcame it without even trying. I'm shocked. So yes, it's been 9 days since I had my hypnotic gastric band fitted. And basically in that time I just lost all interest in eating, going from being a lifelong compulsive eater to just that I can't be bothered. So that's been, it's been really good. I feel amazing really, but today the old sort of feelings and compulsions did come back. So, yeah, I took my toddler, to a children's party, and I knew what it was going to be like. I knew there'd be loads of crisps and chocolate and pizza, etc. And at these things, they always offer the adults some. So I knew it was, there was a possibility of it being a bit, difficult. And in fact, as I was walking to the party, I started to think, right, I want chocolate, I want this, I want that. So all this stuff I've been feeling since I had my hypnotic gastric band fitted, it sort of, that went away and was replaced by my old ways. And I know what it is. It's a push-pull. It's that part of my mind wants to take me back because somewhere it believes that that's the safest thing for me to do, to be, eating, in this addictive way. And so there's a push-pull between that and the new way, which is through all the hypnotic gastric band and all the hypnotherapy and all the self-hypnosis I've been doing, is I can control my hunger with my mind. So anyway, this is what happened. Got to the party and Tom, he didn't want to go in. He's too young for it really. So we sat it was a sports centre, we sat in the foyer and there was a vending machine there with chocolate in it. And I just thought, that's it, I'm having some, I don't care. I'm now in compulsive mode. So I got the chocolate and just ploughed through it. It was Maltesers, which if you're not in Britain and you don't know what they are, they're sort of chocolate balls, but they're very, very light, okay? It's not like eating some very rich chocolate cake, and definitely not filling at all in my experience. And then, Tom basically had a tantrum, and I was lucky because when we tried to eat, he wouldn't have it. So there was no opportunity for me to graze on all this food or, anybody to offer me any of it. And then we left pretty quickly, went home, and on the way home I'm thinking, right, what am I going to have? And just everything's out the window. I'm now back in compulsive mode. And I got home and I realised that I was actually full. And it was just, no, I don't want to eat. And it was as if, a little bit like when you've, in the old days, if I would eat loads of food, if I go out for a meal and eat big dinner and big bit of pudding, and then this is what I'd always do. Everyone would be talking, I'd go back into the kitchen maybe to get whatever, glass of wine or something, and there would be some of the pudding left, and I would cut myself a slice and stuff it down myself. That kind of, I'm full, but I've got to have some more. Anyway, I was full, but I didn't want any more today. So I didn't have any, and that was great. Then made tea, and what I have to say, it was a bit difficult because I made all my portions are the size of the back of my hand, and I made myself my little portion, and sat there eating it, and I looked at my husband's, and he had 4 or 5 times the amount that I had. He's he's very fit. He does a very physical job, so he eats. He needs a good meal. And I was just, I have not thought this since I had my band fitted, but I thought, I'm so jealous. I said, I'm so jealous of your big meal. And I felt sorry for myself, and I didn't feel full. And then I said, but I'm just going to make myself a cup of tea. And it's good, because now I've got this habit. It's like, I'm finishing, and even if part of me still wants food, now I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. So I actually have something to go and do, and I think that's really, really important. If you're in that kind of vague zone between, am I hungry, am I full, which happens a lot, it's been happening to me a lot with the gastric band, it's really good to say, I'm going to go and do something else, because I go and do something else and then I forget it. And that is exactly what happened. 5-10 minutes after I've been sitting there looking at my husband's huge plate of food, feeling sorry for myself, I'd actually forgotten it. And I've come out now, I'm babysitting tonight, and it's all this feeling of compulsion has receded. So really, really good. So just after that long, rather involved story, the answer to the question, how do you stop yourself overeating at social events, certainly if you're a compulsive eater, is first of all, get yourself some hypnotherapy, get yourself a hypnotic gastric band, do some self-hypnosis as well. And what you do is that most of the time when it's all working, that's where you embed these good habits. And because your portions are a lot smaller, you're just not used to eating that big amount of food anymore. So that when the compulsive tendencies start to creep in, and you start to think, I want to eat and eat and eat and eat, actually you physically can't. It's like I was saying about the 3-course meal. When you had the 3-course meal, okay, you might go and try and have another bit of cake, but there's only so much you can have because you're already really stuffed. So it's in your mind, that's really what's happening. So that's it. And today was a great day. I'm really, really happy. All I had was one small bag of chocolate, and now I feel back to my myself, where I've lost interest in food. It's really good. These times when you struggle, that is where you cure your addiction. That's they don't tell you that in school, do they? So anyway, check out my blog, myweightlossbyhypnosis.com, and leave some comments and tell me what you think, and it'd be good to see how anybody else is getting on. Okay, cheers, bye.